I would like to take a moment while I organise myself to say a huge thank you to everyone who has engaged over this weekend. It has been a great and busy weekend, full of beautiful blessings. Blessings which have come to me in the form of human beings connecting with the content that I'm creating meaningfully, hopefully, as is your will. That needs to be flipped. There we go. Alright, fingers crossed now. That is all set nicely. It's not going to move and shift and shake and wobble and whatever. Fingers crossed. There we go. Alright. Now, it is Monday afternoon. I started this at 1:44, which is a 9. I was going to journal before I came on board, but that's okay. I'll double check that the sound is working. Yes, perfect. All right. Ooh, we're going the crucifix today. This is Tiger's Eye, Obsidian, and Hematite. Oh, I love the feeling of the cold on my skin. It's very nice. All right, I feel like today will be a little bit more energetically stable, which is always a good thing. It also means that we have more time to just spend in the energy. There's no external pressure or time sensitivity. Yeah, 2:18 on the clock just then. Look, I'm going to start with the normal rhythm, the normal stuff that I do. I'm going to leave this here for a minute while I light all the things. That will nicely cover up chat for me. I'll leave this here. I'll put this, no, I don't want that there, not today. I want this here. All right, Palo Santo. To begin, thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Thank you, Divine Mother, for allowing me to exist here and now as the Divine Child, experiencing everything as if for the first time, with a clear heart, with a clear mind, with all intentions to contribute to the collective meaningfully. I now call in everybody that needs to hear messages from Source, needs to hear messages from their ancestors, and overall just needs to connect with the energy of healing, which I now call in. I ask that Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, and Archangel Raphael be present here and now. Archangel Metatron, open the gate. Keep us all in your energy. All right, I'm going to give you the healing rune. Daikomyo. I think I put the line there. Perfect. Daikomyo is a healing rune, which then I can amplify with Chokurei, giving it focus. And then we'll just balance it all out so that the energy that comes through is equal with Seheki and balanced, so that nothing else comes through. Only what we allow. Thank you very much, Spirit. Ooh. All right, incense and then some bracelets. Have to say, over the weekend, the amount of people that came through asking questions, I have to say thank you everybody to ask questions. I hope you were able to get the answers that you were looking for. I hope that we can continue to ask the right questions so that the collective can continue to progress concurrently, everybody at the same time, moving in the direction that they want to move in, and holding to the energy that they represent within this experience, within this reality. So if you're doing that, well done. Well done indeed. Ooh, Nachampa. Oh, it just reminds me of being like a very young teenager. This smell is very gorgeous. I do like it. Oh, it's just a carefree, easy time in my life where I was able to just wake up, go to school. I was a bit of a teacher's pet, so I would always have my homework done. Or just not do it and then do it at school. It may have seemed to my teachers like I wasn't paying attention, but if I was present, I was paying attention somehow. I think that's a bit of an experience for a lot of people when you begin to tap into, I guess, your personal records and your personal experience for the sake of elevating from where you're at, where you're going, where you want to be, where you... The butterfly. Is going on. There we go. Ooh. Citrine is coming out today. That's a good focusing stone, actually. And the picture jasper. Citrine and the picture jasper. Are we going on a focused journey today? Maybe. Where are we going? What are we doing? Who are we seeing? There we go. That looks okay like that. This can potentially just sit here. Like that. All right. I think we need to do some breathing, so we'll get on to that. G'day, Julie. How's it going? Nice to see you. We need to get some music happening, some jingle jangles. Oh, dig, 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 jingle jangles. Dig, 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 dig. Trio, trio. Oh, that's from Pokemon. That's a Diglett and Doug trio energy. That's my inner child wanting to keep things light, fun, and happy. Oh, goodness. California, hello. Hello, West Coast. Oh, California girls were undeniable. Daisy Dukes, bikinis on top. West Coast represent. Not the done. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. I know a place. G'day, Lil Day Day. How's it going? Where the grass is really greener. LA. Yeah, let's do some breathing before we start. That feels like a good place to go. First things first on the rivers. First things first on the... I'm gonna light a second candle. for the left hand side of the camera. Good. Good. Everything feels more balanced. Everything feels more aligned. Okay. Ooh. Pressure shift on the masculine. Breathing in. Hold. Release. In. Hold. Release. You can probably feel the energy moving from around your root chakra all the way up to your throat chakra by this point, and it will continue moving throughout the next 5 or 10 minutes. Until it connects with your root chakra. Finally connecting you to the full experience. Here and now. Thank you for taking a couple breaths with me. Feel the difference. The Pokemon card for today, I feel like I'm already back at the beginning. Yep, it's Grookey. Branch Poke. Ooh, I might need to go buy a deck of Pokemon cards. Alright. G'day SHH. How's it going? God Creator Source. Tapping in today for the collective. We're seeking messages for the highest good of all. May only messages of love, light, and transformation come through, please. Sometimes I feel like a bell as well, and sometimes I feel like it just dissolves tension inside of my body. First things first, I'm seeing the Ace of Wands in the very center of this. So 1344 is when this reading begins. Ace of Wands. This card here looks like a literal wand. Someone's holding their wand, and when I look at the card, I get the Harry Potter moment when he's choosing his wand for the first time, and he makes a bit of a mess before he figures out which one's his, and that bright light moment that he has is pretty much what I'm seeing here. So the Ace of Wands typically represents passion, inspiration, and manifestation. So with the internal 9 cards, the first 9 cards that I read, they will represent something that you can take away, see how it resonates, and then see where you want to either try and make it fit or leave it be. It might not be for you. The way resonance works is you don't really have to do much to hold on to what the message is. It almost just becomes part of your experience. Notification for confirmation. And yeah, so this card here, based on what I said before, I read the notes on this card. You may be somebody who's discovering your own power at the moment. You may be on some kind of enlightenment path. You may be on some kind of journey that leads you to ultimately what drives your passions forward. What allows your inner fire to never be dimmed for anything outside of your experience. If anything, your experience now will begin to ask you to allow your fire to be as bright as it always has been. I've got the magic in me. Everything I touch, it turns into gold. Now everybody wants that pressed up magic, 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 magic. Woo! Yeah, you got the magic in you. Whoever this reading's for, now please use your discernment as always. Just double check with your spirit team. Are these messages for me? Is this entirely for me? Probably not. But are bits and pieces for me? Sure. Take the bits and pieces. The glitz and the glamour is yours. That's all I can really offer you here. Even though it doesn't come with a brand. The Seven of Coins. This card here is positioned inside of your creativity and your intellect position. Whew. Now, 7 coins. This is telling me that you have waited for something quite patiently, and you're potentially at the beginning of a gratitude journey. So you could be somebody who has spent time educating yourself in the ways of the land, learning the ways of business, maybe learning some kind of trade. And then you've really got to be willing to branch out by yourself. You've really got to be willing to step out and reap the rewards of your hard labor. Hard labor in this instance is going through an education process, going through the transformation process in order to release yourself from being stuck to any one place or situation. This is you knowing that when you're walking through reality, you can go about leaving seeds, and yeah, you may even be aware that you may never even get to enjoy the shade of that tree. So you're just experiencing the gift that is being a part of the experience. That's what really comes through there. You have surrendered, almost like surrendered this. And this is the way that I'm seeing it. Harry Potter's coming through a lot today. The Horcrux thing, but not so dark. Like, you just go about your day and you deposit pieces of yourself through the day. That's what it is. And that's what this looks like. It's seeds. So whoever is inside of your collective, they're benefiting from you being on whatever path you're on. However you've been discovering this magic within yourself, within your experience, it's starting to reflect in your 3D. Your 3D is now participating with you. And yeah. G'day everyone. Sorry, I will jump back at chat once I get to the 9th card. I'm all of a sudden drawn to draw an oracle card. This is the... Ooh, what is this? This is the Spirit Animal Oracle. Colin Baron Reed. What's coming through, Spirit? Well, okay. That's a fair bit. I'll just blast them at you, and you can take what resonates and leave what doesn't. First up, we have the Lizard Spirit, number 38. That breaks down to an 11 or a 2. Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. That's almost like the salamander on the King of Wands. Koi Fish Spirit, there is always enough, 36. That breaks down to a 9. Cow Spirit, the miracles are endless. Canary Spirit, sing your own song. Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. Electric eel spirit. Bring your ideas to life. Armadillo spirit. Set healthy boundaries. Dove spirit. Be at peace. G'day, Miss V. How's it going? Chameleon spirit. Act as if. And finally, Panther spirit. Reclaim your power. That genuinely is my wish for all of you. So I'm going to leave that card right here in front of you behind my little owl. So it will hopefully carry that energy to you. Thanks for tuning in, chatting, hanging out with me while I get to pulling the rest of these cards. The third card here is the Four of Swords. Interesting. So on the internal, you may have been taking some time to rest. You may actually be getting to a point where you're feeling like you're ready to extend that self-love outwardly. So there's like a overflow kind of energy here. You've done the work, you've healed in solitude, you've literally recovered, and now you're ready to show what you've learned through the process to anybody who's in need, to anybody who really wants to experience something like what you're experiencing as well comes through there, because this is falling in the career and the wisdom position. So the reason that this position exists is because you can turn your wisdom into a career if you decide, but also you can turn your career, you can take the wisdom from your career and then apply it in all other areas of your life. So this is where that position originated from. And when you do receive this card in this position, it's like whatever you are doing that is bringing you peace, whatever is bringing you happiness, joy, more so, I think, these are the things that you may begin to feel like you can share. These ideas might feel like something you can share with people because you have a unique perspective on the way that this energy has come to you, the way that your power has been returned to you all of a sudden comes through here. Returned to you because I'm holding the Four of Swords. Interesting. So you're able to recover when you need to. You know now, perhaps you know now how to emotionally regulate a little bit better. That's interesting. That's for someone. And so you can slow things down when you need to. Yeah. You're not afraid of hard work, whoever this message is for, just because it's a very balanced energy here where it's like you do all of this hard work over here and you're willing to do the hard work really, and then you take the rest and then you're willing to keep going. So it's like each of these pentacles is a day in the week. You're attending every day of the week and you're resting, you're recovering, you're really stable in this pattern of behavior. But, and why does but come out? Because we've got 9 cups coming out in your love and possessions position. 9 cups, this card here talks about good luck, happiness, and abundance. So far the theme that I'm feeling is like, not only are you at peace with what's going on within your reality, but you're also very much overflowing. You're sharing your abundance with people, and this is being seen. This is being seen by people that you are connected with. This is being seen by people that you share life with. They are beginning to see the internal work that you've done for yourself, on yourself. And yeah, this really does tip into like there's something that you've got specifically, whoever this is for, that you could share with the world. If you're ready, if you want to, if you will. Because then the Four of Cups comes out. That's in the upright as well. So that's boredom, unappreciative, and need to meditate. And that's in the willpower and emotion position. There's a snake on this card. It's wrapped around the cups. The cups look like they're all like, it's like having it's like the chickens I don't know, it's like gives boa constrictor type energy where they constrict their prey and then they consume them whole and then they just lie there for a few days. No, I don't think it's a few days. Whatever it is, if there's a blockage in your energy field, if there is something that's holding you back from the full experience that you're looking to have, give it some awareness, give it some attention, allow it to teach you whatever it wants to teach you, and release it with love. Especially if this is an emotional type thing, it may just be some kind of news that you weren't meant to hear that's holding you back from fully releasing your power, fully experiencing reality as who you are. Oh yeah. Let me get Judgment, the Knight of Wands, the Tower, and the foundation is Temperance. We have two major arcana on the inside of this reading. We have one court card. Interesting. The reflection and the becoming. No. Yeah, wow. All right, I'm gonna go back and quickly check chat. G'day SHH again, I think. Name is B. G'day Adrian. Hello Bree. How are you? How's everyone? Might as well click on that thing and say g'day Lil Day. Shadan, hello. Spiritual Alchemy. Yeah, I think that's everyone. So g'day. How are you? Now, what's interesting to me is there's 9 of Cups and then there's 4 of Cups in this water quadrant of the reading. So this is 13 Cups. This could have represented like some kind of emotional rebirth, some kind of emotional rebranding. Why is branding coming out today? And it's this constricted energy that I'm concerned about mostly. And when this isn't given attention, when you're not able to give the emotional undercurrent that's pushing you, projecting you forward, any attention. G'day, Sally Moon. How are you? Other areas of your life can begin to be constricted as well. I imagine that if this is 4 chickens inside of the boa constrictor's grasp, then I would hope that all 4 would get out, but then, yeah, the constriction happens and then, yeah, slowly they just succumb to the experience. Because this is an internal card, you can determine how you choose to walk through it. If this is you having missed an opportunity, if this is you having put some hope or expectation in somebody and it doesn't turn out the way that you expect comes through there. Because the bottom part of this card is that you sit inside of this happiness, this abundance. And so that's a pretty firm foundation to be in. So when the next card strikes, this situation may just fall off of you. As long as you've done the work, as long as you've put some detachment energy inside of your experience, then when this Tower card appears in your reflection and your mirror position on the inside, this is like, remember, your foundations are firm with this card. You've literally done the work. Like, you've slowed down, you're about to participate with collective experience, and you're about to actually, through just you living your life, begin healing people, allowing them to begin to be themselves, and witness this in other people and heal before needing to experience it for themselves. So you're becoming an example, whoever this is for. Or you've always been an example, because this Tower doesn't feel like it ever gets destabilized. It doesn't feel so chaotic, especially because whoever this message is for entirely, this energy that you've been going through is, if anything, it's like I don't know, I see like this tower, and then I imagine like if this tower was crumbling, then Spirit sends this electricity, sends this lightning bolt to hit this tower, and somehow that lightning bolt passes through all of the cracks that have formed on the tower and welds the stone together with lightning. That's got to be some hot lightning to cause that kind of effect. I know, but that's the kind of image that I'm seeing in my head. And it like, what is that word? It like anneals you somehow. And then this is probably why this card has been coming up a lot, because it's like you having this experience on the inside gives you almost this, whoa, this channel is going everywhere. It gives you there's a stabilizer on board of big vessels to counteract the waves. And this stabilizer is really what you're becoming inside of your experience. G'day, Suparna Artaji. Hello again. I think I recognize your name. So yeah, you having gone through this experience on the inside, it may have been a tumultuous experience. I would be interested to see what the 3 cards surrounding that card on the outside of this clock are. We will get to it eventually. I should start shuffling. That's a good segue. And the reason why I'm confident in saying what I'm saying is because the next card that appears is the Knight of Wands. So it doesn't feel like your passions are hindered when you come to express your passions, right? This position here on the clock, this is all about passion and how you're expressing that passion. I think I just said that in reverse. And the Knight of Wands talks about passion, courage, and adventure. And we did get adventure energy, like with this. Every day is an adventure. Every day is a new journey. Every day is a new life that you can live exactly how you want. Knowing that you can put your head on that pillow. Knowing, excuse me, that you have done everything that you needed to and wanted to do today. And that's the gift, really. Having that time or making that time. Because knights, at least in the feudal system, they're people who are constantly training. They're from a young age. They've got a weapon in their hand and they're practicing. So these people in those times were people who acted as like security, protection, defense, offense. And so they needed to be ready. They needed to be able to participate in their battles well, effectively. And so you are someone who, from the very beginning of this reading, you've got your wand. You've got your wand, and if anything, this wand is a representation of your internal power, your inner power coming out, revealing itself. Wouldn't shock me if strength came out in this reading, actually. Because you're expressing in such a passionate way that people can look at you and become all infested by all kinds of feelings. But ultimately, if they align themselves with whatever it is you've aligned yourself with, and I'm not saying that they need to copy you. What I'm saying is the energy that you've aligned to is source creator consciousness. You're somebody who is aware that you can only do so much within your own experience. So you need to rely and trust and believe that the signs that are appearing for you are leading you to the thing that brings you the most passion, brings you the most excitement, allows you to just be who you are, when you are, whenever you want to. And then there's no limitations, there's no caps, there's no fear in your experience, because you know now that this world is a big place. And if people don't like you here, over here, then you can go over there. And if people don't like you over there, then you can go over there. And then you know what? You can even, in each of those places, you can be at different vibrations. You can wake up in one of these days. One of these days, you can decide, you know what? I'm not going to put up with crap from no one. And that's the energy you walk into for that day. But the next day, you wake up and you realize, oh, yesterday was a bit tough. I had these feelings surfacing. Like, I started having empathy for other people's experiences and the situations that they were in, and I became grateful. So you may spend one day grateful. And this is the process of life. Nothing needs to be so set in stone that you follow the exact pattern and procedure every single day. We're not robots, we're not computers. We may use them as tools to help us through this reality and this experience, especially because there is so much information being thrown at us all of the time. All the time. We turn the TV on. Even if we turn the TV on to watch our program, there can be advertisements. There can be distractions even within your environment that pull you away from watching the thing that you want to watch, doing the thing that you want to do. And so when you are very, very, very aware of how your own internal fire works and the way that you can steer it, can I just get like a ding, 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 ding? The next card we get in your becoming, you literally get the Temperance card. This is the Angel card. This is a beautifully balanced, looks like this human being is like a vase, and they're just standing in the middle of their experience, experiencing it. They're looking at it. They're interacting with the things that bring them curiosity. They're feeling the feelings that they want to feel. They're taking in everything with moderation, because aware that if you want to come back tomorrow to experience this again, you can't take everything. You can't. And so you have to come with respect, and then you leave with respect. You leave with even more respect than you came with. And you take away an experience that can't be taken away from you. All of a sudden, I'm seeing people literally going for forest walks or beach walks. That experience is that full moment is yours. If you go by yourself, no one can take it away from you. And yeah, maybe people can come along and try and distract you from the experience, or a bird or a dog, stray dog might come up to you and annoy you, or a bird might swoop you, something like this. But you know that it's not really attacking you. You're just passing through the experience and the attack occurs. You're more and more able to just like water off a duck's back kind of thing. Like, it's like I'm getting this there's this thing when I was in Christian circles, and when I used to do like prayer for people and was part of like the warfare group, we used to have ascension oils. I'm pretty sure they were just essential oils, but yeah, they were called ascension oils, and they had different ingredients in them, like specific to different kind of workings. And yeah, I'm getting like a vial of ascension oil. Why is that coming through like that, Spirit? It's like that's what you're becoming. You're becoming this purified host for divinity within your own experience. That might be a little bit too specific, so yeah, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And it's because you've been willing to go through the purification process. You have become a willing vessel, like a vessel made out of gold that had to stand in your own fire. You had to stand in your own fire and and really take hold of it, because otherwise it was going to take hold of you. It's giving me the energy of the spirit body, because the spirit body is bigger than the physical body. We're more like these moving trees with spiritual roots all around us. And you just bring this beautiful balance to your experience, right? That's what I'm seeing here. Like, you're feminine, you're masculine, equally balanced, and you're bringing in beautiful love, and you're bringing in light, and it's a harmonious experience. It's an experience that is regenerative, not just for you, but the people that you encounter and that you get to speak into, and that it's almost like this ministry is emerging for you. Sagittarius energy there with the Temperance card, and then the Judgment. I don't know, but I'm getting Scorpio energy with this. This being in your foundation, this fully affirms everything that I've said so far and tells me that you're in a place of deep reflection, because you have self-actualized in more areas than one. Ooh, this is where you're getting this constant sense of renewal, this constant, like, your pilot light is not like this small little thing. I don't know if you even know what I'm talking about when I say that. It's not this small little thing that sparks the full thing. It's like your pilot light is your spirit. And like I said, your spirit's bigger than your body. So this is where you're getting this renewal. This is where it's like you're waking up every day and you're just grateful, and you just being aware of that shift, just you being able to wake up grateful even, is just expanding your experience to call in more energy. And so having a balanced outlook, being able to take messages inward, work them out with ancestors, work them out with God, Creator, literally offering all the things that you hear and feel back to Source, knowing that Source can give you anything that has been brought into your awareness. You just have to be willing to let it go. Be willing to know that it never will belong to you. This experience, this full experience, never will truly belong to you. So you just have to take that little moment that you participate in life and make the most of it. You don't know when tomorrow won't come for you. So that's why living every single day to the most, allowing yourself to really balance out your fears, using your fears as energy to maybe have a new experience, because fear is just unobserved energy. When you give it attention, when you bring light to fear, it's like that Monsters Inc. movie. At the beginning, they were using scare tactics to siphon energy from children. But then by the end of the movie, they were using comedy to almost harvest laughter from children. But it's a different energy, screaming versus laughing. Laughing is an effervescent type of effect. It's almost like energy that's sparking off and out of you. You've become this tower, whoever this is for. You've really become this tower, and you really do bring light. It's like a lighthouse. You're a lighthouse for people when they're going through experiences that they can't measure up. You're able to hold space for them. You really listen to what's going on. And you're also very aware that, I used to work on boats. And so this here is like, don't drown quietly. And I think you're very aware of that. And so you can give a little bit more attention to the collective experience and see where maybe friends and family might not be doing as good as they want to be. And you can just now hold space for them, sit with them, talk to them, engage with them, have meaningful conversations with them. I mean, sometimes it's nice talking about the weather or what we had for lunch or what we did at work. But that too, like I said at the beginning of this reading, is a bit like a distraction. Because don't forget, even in every single moment, you're always at the beach. You're always walking down the beach, and there's always the potential for a dog to come up to you, or for a group of people to be playing frisbee and to interrupt you. That's just a micro picture of the whole reality. And so you choosing to be present, even sometimes observing silence, even that opens up the experience for you more. Because then when you're operating from that place, what's happening for you is resonance. You're basically beating your own heart and allowing it to do the thing that it wants to do as it wants to do it. But when you bring conscious awareness to that moment, then you're actually processing something completely different. It's at a different rate. This is where you get the kind of conversational, oh, I had a conversation with somebody and they were just talking to respond. It wasn't as if there was any depth. And that's okay. Like colleague kind of conversations, that's okay. Like, or even the supermarket kind of conversation. You're not going to go into a deep and meaningful with everybody. But this is a big part of what you're learning through having gone through the temperance experience on the inside. And it's a big part of what is unfolding for you in your becoming. Whoa, that was a lot. That was a lot. That's 9 cards. All right. How you feeling? Is everybody with me? Drop your star sign emoji if you feel like it. If you want to do something, or even just a colored heart emoji. I wonder what color you're feeling. I'm looking at the green. I always look at green though. The reason I ask is because it's for chakra purposes. And green is responsible for the heart. So maybe someone's getting some heart healing. Maybe we're tuning up somebody's heart here. Some emotional frequencies being tuned for the highest good of everyone. You included. Oh, we got some Virgos here. Another Sagittarius. I'm actually Sagittarius as well. Or Gemini. Cool. Oh, hooly dooly. Someone's getting married in 2 weeks during Scorpio season. That's all right. At least your anniversaries will be fun. Care Bear! We got Gemini Taurus. Actually, I can't even think. What's my moon? I thought it was Libra, but I don't know. I don't know. All right, we're going for 12 cards on the outside. Come through. Please, Spirit. Messages for the highest good of the collective. We're going to read the clock and then the final card, and then I will open up the floor for anyone's questions. I know that a few people have been hanging out, so thank you for bearing with me. If you do need to come back later, come back later. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. We have the Hanged One appearing in the number 1. That's awesome. So you're literally, this Temperance energy, this Knight of Wands energy, and the 7 of Coins energy feeds into this first card for me. And really what that's telling me is you're blending your divine feminine, divine masculine in a way that's producing your reality to be like ordered in a way that you can see through any potential blockages that are up and coming in your way. You can literally let go of the things that don't serve you. You can shift your perspective as you require, because this is the self and identity position. You're somebody who literally is now walking in their divine path. That's all I can say about this. You've ascended to a place within your own experience where there is no going back for you from this. There is nothing to go back to. Like your life, I don't know. When did we talk about Scorpio, and when did this all of a sudden feel so Scorpio? I'm pretty sure this is not Scorpio. No. It's the skulls. I never realized how many like skulls and scorpions and snakes are inside of this deck. I mean, it is the Crystal Magic Tarot, so it does make sense, I guess. But yeah. It's like when you're in this hangman, when that energy appears in the first position, it's like you've got, you know that your crossroads are different to other people's. And this is like a clear channel coming through. The person that the message is for, like literally the way that this is resonating for you is you're somebody who can literally see 7 days in a day. That's really trippy. So you can see your 7 paths that you could take in a day, and you can shift between each path. It's like I'm seeing this road be created from a bit of this path, a bit of this path, a bit of this path, but the way that it gets created is like these bricks appear from each of the path and then appear in front of you, and then you have this experience of that one, then you have that one, then you have that one, and it scaffolds into your day. Holy moly. I could be talking to someone who's very, very psychic, very in tune with their clairs, maybe even just has their own unique connection to spirit source consciousness. Ooh, Knight of Swords comes out next with the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands. 9-9! 9-9! Da-da-da-da-da! Boom, 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 boom. Dum 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 bum 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 ba bum bum ba ba. Oh my gosh. Brooklyn 99. I'm sorry. G'day, he's her. How's it going? Alright, everything's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. This is the Knight of Swords. This is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. Knight of Swords in the values and discipline. This is daring energy, ambitious energy, clear, focused energy. You know. This is giving me the energy of somebody, especially because we've already had the Knight of Wands on the inside. This is an elevated card from here. It is still on the masculine presentation, but for people keeping score, the first card was a woman, the second card is a man, and the third card is also a woman. The fourth card goes back to Wands. So this feels like it's divine feminine, divine masculine type energy. You take this how it resonates. But it feels like a lot of internal healing has occurred for these new experiences to be coming towards you. Woo! Music makes the people come together. Yeah. He drinks the whiskey drinks, he drinks the vodka drinks, he drinks the cider drinks, he drinks the lager drinks, he drinks the songs that remind him of the good times, he drinks the songs that remind him of the better times, better times. Don't cry for me, X something Asia. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Pissing the night away. Pissing the night away. I wanna swing from the chandelier. from the chandelier. I want you to run from the night. That's Sia. But ain't da 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 do. Sorry that I've got this whole moment on pause and that I'm letting this jukebox channel filter through me, but I'm literally just pulling the last cards and then we'll be on a roll from here. So what's wrong with my hair? Oh, there we go. I love it when that happens like that because it all pops out in a row. Awesome. Well, the deck is very weirdly shuffled now. We have our 22 cards. I come over here for a moment to breathe. I didn't realize how much energy flows through even during quiet periods, like the birds, the cars, the planes, people moving about, people putting actions into the world. There's reasons for everything comes through there. I don't know, I got the feeling that I needed some chocolate, so I'm having some chocolate. What are you snacking on? I'm about to have chocolate and iced coffee, so yeah. Hi, Care Bear! Sorry, I did see you, but then I didn't realize you talked again. Oh my gosh, I just did the thing that I said I wasn't going to do, and I just ate on camera. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Protein shake. KB was just dropping in. Hi, bye. Hi, bye. All right. our awareness and our consciousness to you. To go back to the second position, this is the values and the discipline card. The way that you've aligned your passions, the way that you've actually grown into who you are here and now. The world needs you. The world needs you to slow down enough to be aware of the signs that are appearing for you in your experience. That's so cool. South Haunting Hospitality. Remind me that you said that, and I will read that out loud. About the chocolate. I had a mint chocolate, if that means anything as well. Maybe bring some freshness to the situation. The ideas that you've been working on, the way that you've been working on your ideas, they're ready for the world to see. If you're not somebody who's going to be going into conflict with the world to try and change it for the better, then you're somebody who is at least able to bring what you've learned into other people's awareness. Because my hands are going to the Tower card, and the tower next to the Tower is actually the Lovers, which is the 9th card in the reading. But when I was touching these two cards and this card here, it's like your exact idea is what the world needs. And I don't know what that means for, so that is obviously for somebody, but it could just be that you've got a unique expression within you to express, because it is connected to this watery 4 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Whatever it is, if you do decide to communicate it with others, or if you take it through a further process of refinement and correction, this is the 9 of Coins. The energy within this card is talking all about comfort, security, and abundance. So when I think of this card, it's like, of course you are going to back yourself. Of course you are going to guarantee yourself, because you know what you're connected to. You know where this energy that passes through you comes from. You know that, like Source, it's unfolding. You don't know how much is within it, but you know that you've got enough. Almost for anything that you can think of right now, that's how much energy you've got for your experience. And this is why you're the person that's receiving that dream. This is why you're the person having that vision for your collective, or for your family, or for your friend group, or for your workplace. This is why Spirit is showing you the things that you're being shown in your day-to-day. And things like this moment that we are creating between each other, this moment should just be a confirmation for you. It shouldn't be the magic moment that tells you all of the things you need to know. You need to be able to understand what resonance is and take away the bits and pieces that are for you, because those bits and pieces will not be heavy. They won't cost you anything to carry them around with you. And if they are costing you something to carry them around with you, then they're probably not for you. And that's trying to make something fit. But honestly, the people that this message is for and connecting with, I don't feel like you're somebody who holds on to things. I don't feel like you're somebody who hoards things. If anything, you give things away. You give the fruit of your orchard away to those that you know require it, because you know that by you feeding the collective experience, it will be returned to you in one way, shape, or form. It may just be somebody giving you the right piece of information exactly when you need it. It may appear to you as an equal reciprocation and somebody gives you fruit from their orchard. But normally, if you're releasing it with love and light to the universal experience, then it doesn't really matter how it comes back, because ultimately you know that you gave it with pure of heart intentions, and you gave all of yourself to the experience when you were communicating this to your collective. Or you will. I don't know where you are on the timeline. But that 9 leads us into another 9, and this is position number 4. This is the 9 of Wands. Very pentacle, very wand energy, I will say. I think if you're noticing that as well, these 9 wands stand for strength, completion, determination. And this is in the position of the home and the inner world. Whenever I look at this, I see the star, I see the staircase, and I see the wands. This is almost giving me the energy of the 6 of wands, because it's like all the wands are in the air and you've got to walk through them to get to the top of the stairs. This is telling me that you have been willing, you have been participating as well within your reality in a way that's allowing you to move forward in situations which could have kept your competitors stuck. You're moving forward. And this is because you're following your path. It's almost like the energy of ancestral guidance comes through. You know something about the future because, I don't know, grandparent energy comes through. And so you've done something that's so specific. That's just so specific. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Very much ancestral, like passed down knowledge, family secrets, and it's so stable. Like you could be the 4th generation in whatever this is, and it's like the previous 3 had a certain amount of success and abundance rewarded to them for being obedient as well, but yours is going to lead you to the stars. Because that's what I'm seeing, because ultimately this experience is scaffolded. Like we stand on the shoulders of our ancestors to continue having the experience that we have. And then this could be like the picture of you, these 3 wands at the top that are getting ready to just throw the magic into the full experience, into the universe. So your home life right now is magical, I'm feeling. Definitely magical. You might be somebody who your garden's beginning to show signs of life. You might be seeing more of the butterflies, the bees, the birds moving around, or even you might be seeing a different kind of magic. You might be seeing Hermes not only bringing out the sun, but bringing out a blanket of snow. I don't know about that. That's funny. But who was a famous gladiator? Hercules. In your 5th position, so normally, like when I first started reading, number 5 would be a challenge, ultimately. But this is the creativity and the passion position. So the reason that I changed the word challenge to both of those words is because if you use creativity through a challenge, or if you apply your passion to a challenge, you really just like, it's like snap, next, snap, next, snap, next, snap, next, snap, next. Okay, cool. I got that. Next, 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 next. And when the Chariot appears in the challenge position, what else? What else is, there's no dramas in your life. You're in control. You're in your power. Like, you're in your willpower is navigating your whole experience. And this is definitely just a confirmation for the people that have been going through this. Like, you're people who are maybe about to travel because of the way that you've gotten through your situation, because you've just followed your path. It's like the chariot's been summoned, and now it's appearing within 5, I don't know what would go behind there, days, weeks, months, years. What resonated for you? Take that. And that's how it's going to happen. Because you got in alignment. On the inside, you started to sit down and pay attention to what was coming through for you. And if you didn't sit down, then you started recording your life, and you started keeping a record of your life that you could go back and look at and filter through to see if there were any gems. I don't know. I'm capturing like a videographer kind of life. You might be a content creator. This message might be for a content creator that's literally about to set themselves up to do those international meetings that you've been wanting to do. This is like a secret mission that I'm shedding light on right here, because it really doesn't want to sneak out. This message does not want to sneak out. It's like, but no, this, whatever it is for you, however it's resonating for you, literally, it's like you put your dream inside of a box, and you close the lid and you put a lock on it. You kiss the lock and you put it under your bed or something, or in the roof. But God was watching the whole time. Source was watching the whole time. Your higher self saw your dream. And the picture that I get when you go back to look at this box, it's like you left a seed there. And then the picture of Jumanji comes to mind. It's like just around that box, it's all like Jumanji, but it's beautiful. It's not like you've got rhinoceroses running through your living room or anything. It's literally just everything. It's like the fairies came and visited it and blessed it. And there's all these little like timeless flowers and glowing things and toadstools. And I don't know. It's beautiful. It's magical. And that's because your dream is as much a part of who you are, or who you've always supposed to be, who you've always been, as your reality is. Your experience is not just intended to have experiences. It's also supposed to have enough time and energy, time and space to enjoy everything properly, fully. Stop and smell the roses. Stop and smell the roses. That's so cute. I don't know that this was an easy process for you to get to this powerful position that you're in, actually. I don't know that this journey was easy. I feel that the tests occurred regularly. But this is something that I recognize happens with gold. Gold gets tested, and that's fine. So, yeah. In the sixth card, in the sixth position, the sixth card. This is your work, this is your health, this is what you're embodying at the moment. And the energy is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords talks about curiosity, studious, and there being a message. Now, this card here does feel like maybe an energy attached to you. I don't know if you've got children, air sign children. This might be for someone specific, I don't know. But take it how it resonates. It's like if you've got children in and around your world, you're sort of at a privileged point where you're able to witness pure creation happen through this child's expression. You get to see the way that the world was supposed to be experienced fully, without fear, with quiet confidence that a parent instills in the child through letting them experience different things. And these little people become people in the world. So really, when they're children, as the parent, as the person who's leading the child, you get to, like, it's like molding. You get to mold their mind, you get to mold their experience. You should avoid grooming the experience. Like, you should really give a full spectrum of experience. Obviously, you want to resist showing your children painful experiences, but even being able to have conversations about these things with the next generation is important. And the privilege that you've got as somebody who is connected closely to this child, being a parent, is they will show you every day just how magical your life can be if you just focus on the bits and pieces that bring you joy. When you put your sword down and you just start polishing it at the end of the day, like resting into, okay, I've got all of these thoughts, ideas, and I'm going to push them into the collective experience the way that a child does, because I know that a child never runs out of energy. They never run out of puff for the things that they're attracted to. Like, they can just, like, it seems like I'm seeing like kids at a park, like when they're on the playground, they're fine, but then the moment they get in the car, they're out. And yeah, I get it. Like, but you can be there all day and they'll literally run around all day. So yeah, if you have people who are in a space where it's like this smaller space than you, it's like this teachable space in relation to where you're at in this energy. In the relationships and connection position, I get the Two of Swords. Very swordy reading. Two of Swords talks about balanced decision, opposing ideas. I think I need some coffee, but I've been talking too fast. I don't know what I need. Muscoozy. Two of Swords, relationships, connections. I do note that, like, they're crossed over, and I do feel the clash energy. It's over the eyes though, which is like, there's something you're not seeing. There's a connection that you're not seeing. There's a relationship coming through. Yeah, okay. Hangman as a clarifier. So Hangman did come out at the beginning of the 12 cards. I don't know. I feel like you're probably... Yeah, and then 10 of Swords. Okay. And 10 of Pentacles. You're probably not looking for relationships right now. Not intimate relationships came through really clearly there. You're looking to make connections. You're looking to share ideas, because that's what this is talking about. The Swords, it's like you're looking to collaborate maybe with people and connect with people on that level, but you're not looking to initiate anything deep or meaningful, because I still feel like there's some work to be done, and if you don't clear this work, it's like that's why these relationships can be kind of clashy. Because there's something within you that could be focused on, something in you that needs to be looked at or given attention to. And obsidian might be important for someone as a side note. I don't know why, but obsidian may be an important side note for somebody. Very interesting. Yeah, Ten of Swords really comes up with this. It's early days anyway. That's 2 swords. For the energy of today, for the energy right now, it's 2 swords. I don't know what connections are coming towards you, but if you can glean the ideas that are supposed to be shared through that meeting, that conversation, that appointment, then you're going to be able to take away into your experience something that literally keeps you moving in the direction you want. Quickly, powerfully, long term. You're going to have the right support come to you. You're going to have the right people align themselves with you. And because you're all going in the same direction, there's no competition. Everybody's going to get strong together. Everybody can help each other maintain determination. Everybody will complete their mission separately, which will complete this and give the 10 of Wands experience, literally. You could be perceiving this as the collective, but you started this reading with 1 wand. So you adding that to the collective, or even meeting this person, that's a completion. That is the transformation that's occurring here and now, I guess, for people. I don't know who is getting this healing, but it's like your fire is growing. Your spirit is moving. I can feel like solar plexus. No, it's more like in my spine. If I can feel like a kundalini energy rising, it's like at the 8th or 9th gate by this point. And it's just supposed to be exactly how you thought it was supposed to be. Everything that you imagined, that's exactly how it's supposed to unfold. Your childhood dream is not dead. It was never dead. That is so specific, Spirit. Why are we getting so specific? G'day, Faith. Don't know what you said. Message retracted. Oh, House Haunting Hospitality says a soul tribe. Wouldn't that be nice? I want to meet the soul tribe. And I think maybe we're about to. I don't know. Because this is the soul call. The inner wisdom. The 9th position on the clock. This is the Lover's card. Lover, 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 you don't treat me no good no more. Whoa, whoa, lover, 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 you don't treat me no good no more. Ooh, hello, Mr. J. Hey, Mr. Hey? How's it going? This card talks about love, relationships, choices, harmony, cooperation. Did you get the vibe? This is the vibe. You're either showing up in the collective experience like this. I'll say it again. In the energy of love, relational, I don't know, choices, harmonious, cooperative. You are somebody who has done this internal work. Now, I will say, going back to the very start of this reading, where I said you've done this amazing balancing act where your masculine, your wands, your fire, and your feminine, your water, your earth, your fire, your air, they're Your fire and air are in alignment. Your water and earth is grounded. It's like, it's this pyramid. I'm seeing your life as a pyramid, or even as a ballista, because a ballista is a siege weapon. It's a huge, huge, huge bow and arrow. And you're about to shoot. You're about to shoot yourself into the collective experience. Because you've got this balance. It's like that's a mirror in the middle of these two swans or these two guts. And that's one heart in the middle. Notice that that heart is not reflected the way that the birds are. You've done the inner work. You have balanced out your light and your shadow. Wow. And you've unlocked this power inside of you so timely, because what else was there for you to experience? What else? Like, I feel like the people that I'm talking to now, because it's people now, it's not even just one or two or a few, it's people. Whoever I'm talking to, you've literally turned a corner that most people only work towards achieving. You're at a point in your life where you bring, it's not like you come in neutrality anymore, but you come in the energy of justice, balance, fairness. I don't know, and that I don't even have justice on the table here. That's coming from temperance. Wow. There's lots of wings on this board. But it's not like dragon energy. Now it's like angel energy. You've earned your wings. Oh, I don't know. But then in the career and legacy position, so this is card number 10. This is the Seven of Swords. This card represents uncertainty, illusion, or even moving quickly. But when I look at this card and when it's in the career, the legacy position, I'm seeing all of these specific, like, designed tattoos, maybe, and it is the hand of Fatima. I do see the moons and the foxes, like this fox energy and the nine-tailed fox kind of energy. I don't know. I feel like you're either beginning to walk down a path that's going to bring others to you. Are you becoming a teacher? I know already that I'm talking to leaders. Like, even if you're just a leader of your own life and you're living it to the full that you desire, then I think that this message is for you. But whatever it is, you've learned something. You've got something locked in completely. Like, it's literally the holding this card in the 10th position is like, I'm getting 7, 7, 7, 7, like 4 sevens. It's like, I don't know, just then I wanted to slow down and scratch my eye, and it's like, as long as you slow down and see, as long as you slow down and you see what source is showing you in the signs that appear for you in your day, with all those different signs, I don't know, you're really going to be able to start leading people forward as well, comes through here. Because people, I don't know, if you haven't noticed, people naturally walk, it's like you arrive somewhere and then it gets busy kind of energy. Like, you are the double split test yourself. Wherever you are, that's where the little balls, paintballs, pass through. And reality can't help it. Like, that's the universe's way of accidentally showing you that they're paying you attention, because sometimes even these places don't make sense that they get busy. when you arrive. Like, you might even be arriving after hours, and it's like you going to park in a car park that should be empty for all intensive purposes, and by the time you come back to your car, the car park's full. This is just it. Because you've got this level of detachment as well, the way that you've been participating with the world, the way that you've been participating with the experience, this is why the universe is opening up this ticket for you. This is landing on the 11th, which is the collective or the purpose. It's yours. It's all yours if you want it. But the funniest thing about the collective that I feel that I'm talking on right now, I don't think you even want it the way that other people might want. And that's why this portal, this opportunity has been given to you. That's why the focus and the awareness is on you, so that you can actually then hold this open for others. Because not everybody would do that. Some people would hold that gate and maybe charge entry to come in, which is fine. This is such a capital world, but when you can help people walk through these gates, their own gates, they don't have to walk through yours, but you can show them how to access this energy. This is maybe your calling within the collective. Your hands are meant for so much more. And when you're doing collective work, literally, you're just going to continue to be blessed by the experience. As long as you're standing and as long as you're operating from a place of true resonance, true authenticity, which is just you acknowledging every desire and giving it some time and space, really allowing things to not hold you up and hold you in one spot like a throne or a job or anything. And if you feel like you need to move, you move. Your energy is so clear. Everybody, whoever I'm looking at in the spirit, in the energy, from the beginning, it was like there was this slow energy moving around on the outside, and now it's like on the inside, this dynamic, like almost like plutonium type of symbol effect. Now it's just dynamic. Both toric fields are moving, like there's this beautiful like movement. Good. Whew. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, souls. Thank you, Spirit. The 12th card and the second last card for this reading is the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords represents, as a card, as an energy, being objective, being intelligent, or having intelligence, and knowing when and how to communicate with others. If you've been resonating with this whole reading so far, I can tell already, I could tell that this reading was gonna be like this because of the way that the first 9 cards showed up. Whoever you are, whatever you're doing, however you're doing it, keep doing it. I can feel the energy shifting every single day. It feels like we are leaving behind less and less subconscious awareness behind us in the past, and we're bringing so much conscious awareness to more aspects in our day that we even notice that we have more energy to play with, more energy to use, more energy to spend on the things that we want to spend it on. The things that bring us joy, the things, the connections, the relationships that bring us joy. This is why we feel more comfortable attending where we attend, because we've got this inner knowing that even if I have to let go of something within this experience, even if this childhood dream never appears exactly the way as I wanted, because, you know, the imagination of a child is a little bit more powerful than an adult, and we just can't reach the same level. But you still can reach for your dreams. You still can achieve everything that is within your heart to achieve, because your heart is beating that message out to you each and every single day. Each and every single day, I know I'm gonna have to eventually give you away. And all my love is great, great, great. And all my love is true, yeah. Pink opal, 6 of cups, nostalgia. One night and one more time. Thanks for the memories, thanks for the memories. Even though they weren't so great, he tastes like you, only sweeter. Oh. Alright, that feels like that is the energy. It definitely tuned out nicely at the end there. I'm going to pull an oracle card. Herkimer pulled my attention the quickest when I looked to my left just now, so I'm going to pull a starseed oracle. Ooh, hello everybody in the chat. How's it going? How's everyone doing? Hope you're feeling good. I hope that you're receiving whatever is yours to receive, and I hope you're vibing pretty chill, because that's how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, yeah? Overall, something to wrap this up, please. Starseed Oracle message to wrap this up, please. Ooh. I'm taking the uprights. No, I'm just going to take the uprights. Okay, let me find it in the book before I spam it in your faces with my fingers holding it up. Your Y-O-U. You are a cinema. I could watch you forever. I like you just the way you are. A cinema. A cinema. Now, this card is not anything about a cinema, but this card is about, telling us about, actually. You are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. The older the soul, the deeper the cave. Many starseeds and old souls enjoy their own company. Spending time alone can be comforting and necessary for their vitality, as it allows them to commune with their soul and fill up their energetic resources, especially if they have an underactive or open root chakra, or find it hard being human. Many starseeds find it more nourishing to retreat than to spend their time in meaningless conversations and relationships. However, we must remember that we're not here to go about this life alone. Humans are pack animals, and we all need the love, company, and support of others, both emotionally and physically. In our increasingly online world, we can be connected to more people and yet feel more alone and isolated than ever. There is still so much that we don't know about the energetic side effect of things like social media. With so many people knowing our news, what is it doing to our auric field? Commonly, we find ourselves in constant conversation, yet lacking the genuine connection of physical community and touch. The main message of this card is to step out of your cave and physically reach out to those in your life to replenish. Excuse me. Oh, I just got a phone call. Sorry, I don't know what part I was up to, so I'll just go back to the top of the paragraph. In our increasingly online world, we can be connected to more people and yet feel more alone and isolated than ever. There is still so much we don't know about the energetic side effects of things like social media. With so many people knowing our news, what is it doing to our auric field? Commonly, we find ourselves in constant conversation, yet lacking the genuine connection, physical community, and touch. The main message of this card is to step out of your cave and physically reach out to those in your life, to replenish when you need to, but not isolate yourself. This could be seeing friends and family who live nearby, or having a regular catch-up walk with someone. In what ways can you open yourself up to the people who are physically in your life? Those you truly know. Star Soul Inquiry. How can you reach out to people in your life physically? All right. Hello, Shirley. How's it going? Actually, if you're looking for who's coming towards you, there is Page of Swords energy in the reading for today. Just to give you a quick 411. There are some choices that you've got to make on the inside, but also the Lovers came out, so I don't know if you want to jump back into the reading, but yeah. Something like 13 minutes and 41 seconds today was how far in the first card appears, and the first card is the Ace of Wands. So yeah, just before I get into personal readings, I will say here and now, thank you everyone for connecting with this message today. Thank you everyone for connecting with me this morning. No, this afternoon, 1:44, we connected it in the afternoon. Yeah. The energy of today has been amazing. It feels like you're definitely on a path of self-discovery. You're becoming more and more aware of how you can demonstrate your power within your own reality. And if you continue walking your path, just know that Spirit has your back. Spirit is guiding you, and Spirit has always been with you and will always be with you throughout the rest of your experience. So trust and believe that whoever is leading you forward, that relationship that you've got with that leadership, that is what is going to allow you to continue growing, because it's not you externalizing, it's just you witnessing, taking what resonates, building yourself up like this tower and becoming the tower for others in your own experience, in your own collective experience, in your family, in your home, in your school, in your work. And so, excuse me, with that, as I burp right at the end, I will say, thank you for letting me know that you're resonating by leaving a like. Thank you for letting me know what resonated with you by leaving a comment. And thanks for subscribing. It is one of the ways that these messages get out to more and more people. So thank you for joining the journey and hitting the bell to get the notifications. But I am here pretty much every day. I try and connect with people that might need help. And at the end of my 22 card spreads, that's usually what I do. If there's anybody in chat, I'm always happy to hang out with them and talk to them and pull some cards for them. So yeah, just before I go and do that, I wanted to say thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing this collective experience with me. And literally, I hope that all of your dreams become realized in a timely manner so that you can enjoy it fully. And I hope that you can follow your own energetic path to your own dream. Thank you so much for joining today. I'm literally about to start participating with chat now. So yeah, thank you. Da 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 da! All right. Everything's gonna be all right. Julie, hello, you're still here. Would you like any cards, love? You've hung out the whole time. Oh, hello, Mr. J. Well, how do I say that? Is it Mr. He? Mr. J. Mr. He. Thank you. The commentary that came through from Mr. J was, this feels refreshing. It's been a while since I attended a live like this. In a while, I've been so busy. Awesome. That's the intent. Like, I'm very aware that I've got some spare time in my experience to try and hold some space for anybody that might need that moment to just let their hair down in wherever they are, and I can be the one to fend off the energy for a minute for you and pour in some encouragement and some light. But yeah, this reading was brought to you by the Panther Spirit and Reclaiming Your Power. All right. Have you got a specific question in mind, Julie, or are we just going to go general, maybe 3 cards or whatever pops out kind of thing? Because I read whatever card pops out upright, and then I sort of ask Spirit, do I need to do the down ones? Like, yeah. Okay. Romantic partner. Okay. We did have the Lovers come out in this reading, and we did have the Tower next to it. So you're still here, so obviously none of the message scared you away. You've done the work. You've balanced yourself out, so you're somebody who is probably ready for a good love relationship, right? A romantic partner. Are we talking intimate partner, or are we just talking romance? Like romance movie versus like intimacy? I think both. I think both. I'm not sure. General energy around Julianne for romance and love. Romance or love. The cards got really sticky just now. Whoa, and they even feel tough. Resistance! Come through, please, Spirit. Work, play, romance. No worries. I'm going to pull 9 cards for you then, if that's all right. Let him fall to the table. Shirley's watching back. She's resonating. Her commenting on the Harry Potter references. It's funny. I don't know how. I don't ever expect to understand fully how Spirit does what Spirit does, but yeah, I'm so glad to just be like a light bulb here, turning on and off for the universe. Whoa! Woo! All right. Starting conflict with the 5 of Wands. You're conflicted over this. What is this talking about, though? I'm looking at the 5-point star. I don't know how to show you this card. Anyway. The first card that appeared, and it really does sort of express the way that the deck was feeling to shuffle. Very rigid, stiff backbreaking. It's like conflict energy is the beginning of this reading. 5 wands represent also ambition and competition. So the second card that comes out is the trickster here, but it's the fool in reverse. So manipulation, deceit, illusion, bad intentions, confusion. Girl, is everything okay? Is this your energy, or is this the energy of someone that you might be looking at? With the 5 of fire coming out, this could be up to 4 other people that there's just not... something's not connecting right. 3 other people. Like this conflict between one and the other. This almost feels like familial though. Okay. And then the fool in reverse. I get like this third eye kind of pressure. And then whenever I get pressures, it's like I just need to bring awareness to it to allow spirit to speak whatever it's supposed to bring awareness to. But maybe then you're not seeing something, because then I get the 5 of Pentacles in the 3rd position. So by this point, it's usually... there's usually enough information to know that what is your... just... sorry. What is your star sign? I think before... did you put it into chat before? I don't know. I don't remember. Yep. This 5 of Pentacles is... it's really balancing on the 5 with the 5 of Wands on this Fool in reverse. I'm interested to see what this conflict is. Whatever it is, you're protected. You've been protected by it. This is the 7 of Wands. The other meanings of this is self-expression and courage. So it might have taken you a little bit to actually stand up when this conflict appeared, or whenever this conflict appears for you. But it's like, I do recognize that there's going to be someone that witnesses the way that you handle it, the way that you deal with it. And then maybe that will be the romantic pathway. If not, this could be actually the work path, the work line. Because if you're somebody who shares ideas with people and you need to copyright your ideas before you release them properly, and you need to make sure that people are signing indemnities to make sure that, yeah, it's like artistry type stuff. You're not sure how to deal with this conflict initially, but then you get to this point where you just know that everything that you're doing is in alignment with what's coming for you. And I'm interested to see what the 3rd card will be for that row. What's happening with this Fool in reverse? Part of a general learning stage, general learning process. Got the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles also forms the center of your reading, so pretty stable here. A 4 in the middle's nice. Especially after a couple of 5s. The way that things need to change through those 5s. Could have left you a little bit disempowered, but after you realized you were protected, this 4 of Pentacle energy talks about having control, having security, and yeah, maybe if maybe if this is for relations, like you being able to stabilize yourself is what's going to enable you to walk into the right relationships. Where you have to augment yourself in any way, that's probably not the best place to spend your time looking for romance. This is because the amount of energy it requires for you to sort of hold an ideal, or it's like naturally, by you doing what you desire, by you doing what brings you joy, this brings you this stability in the 3D, and then it attracts all of the right things for you. You, even in this position, if you're able to, you can release energy that's sitting with you and allow the universe to bring it back to you in the way that it's supposed to, the way that it was supposed to. Comes through really strong there. It's unfolding, spiraling outwards into your experience, letting what's yours come back to yours. I don't know why. Give to Caesar what is Caesar's, give to God what is God comes through with that. This 5 of Pentacles. I want information on the 5 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so this feels like definitely could be the work. So then the first one could be your love line, actually, because that was one of the 3 words that I saw before I dipped into this. So if this, to go back to the beginning, sorry, if this is the love line, then passions are being flared up. It's a challenge for you to make sure that you're giving these passions to the right people. Now, your passion can be affected by others. It's up to you to decide to stand in your own protection, stand in your own free will, and move in the direction that's most comfortable for you. Not all conflict needs to be negative. Some conflict can actually help you understand what you want in the future and no longer want in this reality. So, yeah, the only reason I change that feeling, literally, the energy changed as soon as I saw this 3 Pentacles in the last line. This line became, that's definitely like work life. That's 3D life. We go through the 5 of Pentacles, maybe having just enough for all the things that we want to do, and then we start working with others. We start connecting with Source, we start connecting with reality, and we really start working together, cooperating to bring about all of these Pentacles for not just you and me, but for everybody that connects with that energy, connects with the collective experience, and understands that we need to all work together and do a little bit of work, so that then the huge amount of work that we've not been doing can get done in due time. But not by overextending ourselves, not by running away from our responsibilities, but actually by completing them. Is this resonating with you so far, or should I stop or anything? Ooh, the Knight of Cups comes out in the love line. Do you want to know? Oh, of course. Get off. Oh, Muslimo Hassan, hello. I think you're confused. This is not your space. You're uninvited. Please, she says. Of course she wants to know what's happening with this Knight of Cups. I would too, and I guess we'll find out. Knight of Cups. This card here appears in your 7th position. You're gonna know. You're gonna know exactly, like, I don't know. This person is maybe Scorpio energy. This person maybe has some Chiron in their chart. Not getting Pisces though, not from here. Then as well, oh no, Pisces with the moon. I don't know. These people look like they're about to have a very good time. These people look like they are fully aware of their bodies, their minds. Specifically, this woman here has got this beautiful hair that's just like climbing into the sky somehow. And yeah, energetically, when this Knight of Cups appears, when I read for love readings, typically I will try and empower you to be the best version of yourself so that your love connection that you're looking for just comes into your life. Like a bell, like it just happens, because that's how it will happen. We begin to pour out the love that we're looking for in the world into ourselves, and then as a byproduct of that, the universe just like slaps us in the face with huge new love for a new thing. And then whatever it is, just know that you've got protection over this. As long as you're able to maneuver through conflicts that appear in terms of romantic potentials, manage them. Be sure to ask the right questions, get the right clarity, and yeah, just know that you're protected in that love stream. Know that your love, when you pour it out into somebody, will be reflected back to you, hopefully in exactly the same way. And you'll never feel drained with this person. They bring their own balance to the equation. They've gone through similar cycles to you so that you won't injure or harm one another. You'll just, if anything, heal each other. Because the Knight of Cups can be a little bit healing, but it's more chaotic. It's more reliant on their emotional connection to whoever they're meeting with. Ooh. And I don't know, I'm suddenly looking at the sand, and then I'm like, oh, maybe someone needs to shave their legs. I don't know. It could be happening soon. I don't know. All right. And then the last two cards for you, the 8 and the 9. They're both Pentacle cards. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the 2 of Coins. Cool. Look, this may not happen very quickly. There are some factors involved, but the way that you connect with, for the work line, the way that you connect with people, the way that you start working together with people, this is going to be an important feature for how you continue to do your work. I think even from the beginning of the reading, from the end of the reading, before the Oracle card that came out, you are not alone. When you try to have the collective experience inside of a vacuum without sharing what you've learned with others, you will reach a certain level of success. But if you enter into that field or enter into that work, knowing that you've got the support of others, that you can support others as well, it's a very different energy. And then basically from that moment of realization, you elevate into Knight of Pentacle energy. So the movement becomes a bit slower, but it becomes more intentional. It becomes more meaningful. So your business, I don't even know if you have a business, but your work may begin to thrive when you attach yourself to a certain cause that the collective is passionate about. And then the final message for the center line, just the random energy. As long as you're able to balance out all of the things that occur for you in your reality, like, I don't know, witnessing somebody that's crying and going and offering some kind of condolence, or just in that moment praying for them and not needing to have the interaction, these little micro changes of awareness that you bring into your reality are going to help you balance through everything that appears for you, whether it be love or work. You're going to be able to take all of the experiences inside, take them away, give them the due diligence, the time to develop into the full thing that they are, and then express it to the world. Or you're going to release it to the universe, knowing that it will come back to you perfected in the way that it is supposed to be for you. Just remember, you're a wizard. You're a wizard, Julie. Yeah, that's it. I hope that answers questions. I hope that gives you information to run with and release to the universe in its own timing. And I'm just going to correct the deck. follow-up questions. So the Chariot also comes out. So whatever it is, once you balance your willpower, you get your determination lined up, this is where movement's going to occur. The movement will feel organic. Wow, justice as well appears. So it will feel balanced. It will feel as though you only need to put your attention and your awareness towards it, and the things already start to be drawn towards you. And the Ace of Swords. Don't forget to breathe. Breathe through it. So always good to just take one deep breath in. Hold it for 4 seconds. And then let it out for as long as you can. Because the universe has got you. The universe has got you. Yeah. Anyway, Julie, that was your reading. Thank you for sharing the space today. Thank you for sharing. No, Shirley, I'll catch you now. We'll get Shirley going, and then we'll do Mr. J, if that's all right. I don't know who asked first. I don't know if anybody needs to go first, because they're going to leave soon, but if I can do either person in any order. And I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. No worries, Julie. Enjoy your dreams. I hope they're full of all of the wonderful things that are coming towards you. This life is beautiful. And yeah, I think everybody deserves to realize their own happiness. So yeah. All right. I'm going to go with reading Shirley first, just because I can see the conversation coming through from Shirley. Oh, wait. Is Mr. J going first? No, Shirley asked the question. Let's go. We're doing Shirley. Oh, sorry. Shirley's up now. Clearing some space. Clearing the energy. Ooh. How will I know who is coming towards me? Interesting. I was drawn to raw kyanite. I usually use this to connect with divine. And it's a sacred symbols oracle. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. The bottom of the deck was... Ooh. The bottom of the deck was stormy. 21 might be significant for you. New moon, 45. So... Interesting energy. It's like very, I high. It's very like... It's very, very, very high energy. Are we going towards you in love or towards you how? Interesting. All right. Wow! I can't make this stuff up. You two, the 7 of Wands. So your question is protected. Good. Don't want any interference. I was worried when that stormy card came out, but I feel like with the new moon we really focused and it didn't come through that way. So 7 Wands, 7 Cups. This is like opposing energy. This feels like it's on the end of that. No. This is the energy of who's coming towards you. You're going to have... The person that's coming towards you is going to be an emotionally mature person who is stable. I can't stress stable enough. If you perceive, and this is the trick of the universe will send you something very similar until you're actually ready to deal with this energy. You need to be vibrating at the right vibration also in order to attract this towards you. Right now, the energy could be a little bit stormy. Now, I don't know if it is stormy for you or if it is stormy for them. This also gives me the vibe that it's like it could just be the time right now that there's too much energy happening for everybody in their world, and so we can be tightening up our sails, we can be putting the water out of our ship so that we can be floating as high as we can float, so that then when the right person does see us, when the clouds finally clear, we're going to be able to work together with them. And that's why I showed you the 3 of Pentacles as well. We're going to be able to work together with them and achieve what we're desiring from this, whether it's just a carnal relationship or if it's something more meaningful and long term, then so be it. You can take the energy how it fits. Now, the illusion that can appear until it is this right person, the energy that you'll feel around them is the stable, calm, glassy day on the water. I don't know if you've ever been out on a reef or ever been out on a boat day, but on a day where there is no wind, it feels like glass. It feels like you're floating on top of glass. If that level of resonance isn't occurring for you and you're feeling like your emotions are too far invested too quickly, or like, all that I'm saying here is that you're the best person to quickly gauge, wait, am I over investing too quickly in this? And then that will be your opportunity to pull back a bit, reassess, ask some more questions like, I don't know what dating is going to look like for me in the future, but I'm going to be asking people, so what shadows have you integrated? What are some of your shadows? Are you comfortable talking about them? Tell me about your past. Is there anything that you're not proud of? And how did you come to be who you are today? Because the person you are today is beautiful. This is the kind of conversation that this King of Cups will have with you. So, yeah. The way that it shows up is this is the way that you'll process through it. If you're not able to slow down through the engagement process with this person, learning who they are as a person, learning what makes them happy, learning what makes them sad, learning what makes them tick. If you're able to resonate with that, then you're going to have more this experience. If they're in the mature, ascended King of Cups energy, then you're going to travel through these experiences again and again and again together. It's going to be the whole Aladdin and Princess Jasmine experience. A whole new world. Anyway, but if you're not able to slow down and really balance out what you're wanting from this experience at each and every time that you get the opportunity, then your heart may become overwhelmed. It may become the hyper focus of your mind, and you might lose what the relationship could turn into, like the fullness of the relationship. And the fullness of the relationship is going to take time. It's going to take time for you to achieve everything that could come with it. But you showing up, being ready to do your portion of the work with this other person is what almost activates them to be the upright King of Cups. So just remember, you're protected. You may still have a choice to make in terms of what that person's actually going to look like. And as long as you're not being fooled by someone who's able to show an illusion, then this protection won't go anywhere, and your endeavors are really going to become everything that you're looking for them to become. Even the things that I say may not happen the way that I say them. They may happen exactly how you want them to happen, which is my hope for you. So yeah, I hope that answers your questions. That was your reading, Ms. Shirley Martin. Thank you. I don't know if you're still here, but yeah. Whoop. Mr. J, could I please ask you to post your question again? So that, ooh, and I don't know who that's for, but when I was shuffling the deck finally, the Ace of Wands appeared, and then there's the Four of Wands as well. So I don't know. It looks like a man might appear, and then maybe there's a wedding or a party. I don't know. Change the sheets, shave your legs. Who knows? Mr. Mr. G. What do my spirit guides want you? What do your spirit guides want you to know in general? Okie dokie. Can I just ask, did you watch the reading? I think you did. That pretty much is general collective energy reading. I will shuffle cards though to pull some energy for you. But yeah, I probably won't go 2 hours to answer the question because general is huge. And also general, I don't know, I've had people that email me afterwards and they say, wow, how did you know all of that? Like, I didn't even expect you to say all of those things in public. Yeah, and that's just what happens with general. If you don't give me parameters, you're going to get a mixed bag of cosmic lollies that might look like dirty laundry. I don't know. I don't know what you got going on in your energy. So whatever you focus on is what we get. Yeah, perfect. I just wanted to give you the opportunity to make sure that we get the right info for you and that nothing that you don't want to appear comes out. Because me personally, like, I wouldn't want my love, like, private detail stuff to come out, obviously. And yeah, so I give everyone the opportunity to to clarify, and then we can get to the nitty gritty of what's really in your heart, in your mind, and what we can pull forward for you. Interesting. You got the Good Tarot deck. I don't know why. Ancestors and Angels and Ancestors Oracle wanted to talk, so come through from Mr. J. Anything, general message. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, Shirley. Wow. 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 Okay. Thank you, Shirley. I'll be back tomorrow. And yeah, you too. Have a great day. Bye. I feel like I need to read this for you. I don't feel that very often, but yeah. This is the card that I pulled for you. And I'm just going to leave it there. It's the Heart Guardian. I think the Guardians are at the back. Earth, fire, water, air. These are the elements of the avatar. So, with Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. Welcome with open arms, opportunities to give and receive love. Interesting. The Heart Guardian is an angelic energy that can help you call for protection and guidance with all issues surrounding the heart. Now, you did mention that you're doing writing things, so you're a creative, so you should... Hopefully your heart is protected, yes, and it's very well guided, so that you can achieve everything that's in your heart to achieve. The Heart Guardian is an angelic energy that can help you call for protection and guidance with all issues surrounding the heart. This is essentially the angel who helps you with all relationships, whether they be with yourself, family, or even a romantic connection. She can enable you to move beyond any limiting fears about trust, discern whom to trust, and understand how you can move forward in a balanced relationship with that person. In this card, she is adorned with a sacred heart and draped in red cloak to show her capacity to let love lead the way. You are love, lovable and loving. The energy of love is surrounding you and your whole world at this time. Wow. Angels are swirling around you, encouraging you to open your heart and reveal the blessings that you have to offer. That is super in alignment with this the whole reading anyway, by the way. They want you to know that you are a highly loving being who deserves to give and receive love. If you are finding it challenging to feel love at this time, it is important for you to give yourself credit where it's due. You are also encouraged to welcome support from others. Learn to receive. Don't try and do everything on your own. If you are working on a relationship or in a new relationship, this card can usher in energies that allow you to forge a powerful connection with your partner. Love is in the air. Now, take what resonates. That is a beautiful card. Wow. I'll give you a better look at it as well. I'll try and frame it so that you can take a screenshot of it. And I feel like that's like an internal reflection of who you are. Like fiery, passionate, creative, in tune with your heart space, and yeah. Now let's see what the cards want to say. We'll go to the tarot. Tarot. Spirit comes through with messages for work, please. What's the point in sharing this one and only life? Okay. I'm gonna focus up here. clearing air, clearing space, calling in God, creator source. Thank you. Let's get some messages for Mr. Ooh, baby, I love the way every day, hey, I wanna be with you night and day. Yes, I do, baby. Oh, another way. Oh my God. Tell me, baby, can't you see? You got everything you need. Only a genius could love a woman like you. All right. I feel like you are somebody who is either bringing people fire, bringing people messages of passion, bringing people, I don't know, the energy that I got when I looked at these two cards first was it's like the Tinkerbell effect. Like when Tinkerbell comes into the room and like she like shakes on top of the kids and then they start floating and then Peter Pan flies in and even Peter Pan at one point just shakes her like a feather duster and drips out all of her essence. This is something like you. You're able to call in all of the right people to do what they need to do for you, and if not, you're able to be what you need for the position. Like, I don't know, I'm seeing a lot of structure and organization in the way that you live out your life. I don't know if you're a fire sign like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but yeah, definitely a lot of fiery energy in that. Reason I say and continue to say is because I've got the 2 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Oh, well, there you go. You're a Leo. There you go. Because the fire didn't stop with those first 2 cards. It's like when you bring people into your world, I want to say that, when you invite people to see your magic, see your aura, they quickly become enthralled by the full experience, I want to say. They are captured by your magic. They feel your life spirit, life force, and it's like the right people that come through to you, they don't feel like they cause you any kind of destability. If anything, the people that are coming towards you right now are helping you remain stable through all of the circumstances that life can throw at you. And I think that's why they're coming with fire, or you're appearing with this fire. Like, I think when you're in alignment with like your inner child, and then you're in alignment with your present self, you can really work those 2 energies together to magnify all of the things that you're looking to experience in this lifetime. So yeah. Incredibly passionate, everything I'm invested in, and I literally want to melt in it. Yep. Now I know what you're talking about. You see me here, like, you know, artists for their art will go hungry. They will literally buy that thing so that they can show their art in a different way. Like, and we'll go hungry. We'll opt to busk and look. And oh, last card that comes out to wrap this up. The right connections and the right people will come towards you once you know what you're looking for, whatever this is. So if you're looking for some kind of support or some kind of network to open for you, then you just need to keep doing what you're doing, and eventually this group or this I don't know, they'll contact you. But it's again, a lot of this is in alignment with you following following your own internal guidance system. Because you are the one that's having this experience, and you need to have this experience exactly the way that you desire, because you're here to leave something behind in the world, so that then when you return in another life, you can see it and be reminded of all of the beautiful things that you've done in your lifetimes. Yeah, anyway, that is your reading. I hope that answers your question. That was nice. That energy of that reading was like a hug from the universe. SK, g'day. Yeah. No worries, Mr. G. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sharing your energy, and feeling confident and bold enough to ask a question in a public forum. It's very cool. This world is changing slowly, quickly. Don't know the speed, but yeah, very cool. All right, that feels like I have caught up with everybody who has had a question to ask. Feels like I've been on for a little while. Yep, 2 hours and 31 minutes, 32 seconds. That's a while. I feel good. I feel like I'm about to go and have my lunch. So, SK, you still here? You gone? Where'd you go? If anybody has a question, ask now, or forever hold your peace till later on in the day or tomorrow when I come back live. It is almost 4:20 p.m. Actually, there's 3 minutes too, so I know what I'm going to do in 3 minutes. Yeah, I'm still there. I'm still online, I think. $2:32:22 on the clock. 18 people have left me a like. Thank you very much, everyone. 227 people have caught up with me on a Monday morning. Amazing. Monday afternoon. Everyone's about to finish school and hop off work. So yeah, I might catch you later for another live, but if I don't, thanks everyone for coming through, coming to chat, coming to hang out. I will say again here and now, please, if anything resonated with you, leave that like. It lets me know to come back and try and share some more light at another time. And if you want to let me know what resonated or what you want to see more of, feel free to throw that in a comment. And if you want to follow along for the journey and help me continue to be on this YouTube journey, then please leave a subscription. That helps me also be pumped out to other people who might be looking for help, guidance, and yeah. So those 3 interactions will help me interact with you better, come back and deliver things that you would like, and SK. What star sign are you, SK? SK? Are you there? Am I there? Am I here? I don't know. Okay, cool. Sorry, my laptop has frozen and I don't know what or why, but the internet has died. Whew, you're a Leo. And your question has disappeared and my phone is facing the opposite way, so I think you were engaged and you would like answers on when your husband will be coming to you. So from what I understand, you're planning on getting engaged again and then married? You're not married yet? Or currently? Actually, I'm just looking down at the cards. SK, you've got the reading that I did today might actually be relevant to you, because if you are looking for a relationship, there is a relationship within the reading that somebody wasn't seeing that is available to them, but they need to clear their mind of all of the noise and the debris of the previous experiences. Like, you can't walk into the next experience unless you let those things go. So I don't know if that, but I will draw more cards. Especially like the way that I give readings, you've resonated with the reading today, so I'm able to draw on these cards. You've done the internal work already. You were able to balance out your own desires, your own ambitions, and you were really able to start putting movement and energy towards those things. With the Seven of Pentacles, you started sowing seeds in the direction that you wanted to move towards. This was important for you to be able to then actually realize and actualize the type of relationship that you want, to know what kind of relationship that you want. So that first relationship that you had, even though things didn't go the way that you anticipated, even though things felt like they could have been a little bit more expressive, they could have been a little bit more connected. Yeah, the moment that you realized you may have been giving more into the relationship than the other person was giving to you could have been the moment that you realized, I need to really balance out this internal desire. I need to give myself the experience that I want. I want those butterflies. I want those flowers. I want the cute dates. I want the romantic walks on the beach. All of these things are important to me, and I'm not willing to surrender or sacrifice the things that I want and the things that I believe in for anybody else, because I deserve to be peaceful in my experience. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to have everything that is coming for me, for you. Any other messages, please, Spirit? And the Lovers also was in the Soul position. So I don't know, whatever your 9th house, whatever is in your 9th house, that may be where you can do some extra healing to, I guess, encourage the universe to bring about your love to you sooner. But really, the best kind of love that appears for us is the kind of love that appears after we've let go, after we have fully begun to trust the universe. And yeah, that's it. No, sorry, Lena, I should have written, I will be back later today, or I need to go and eat something, so sorry. But there was a 22 card spread. I read 22 cards over 2 hours. So you can jump back to 13 seconds and 44. And I've been skirting around this answer the entire time, but SK, the Leo, that's your destiny. It's up to you to realize it or not. The energy right now that I'm reading is that you're not ready for it. There are things inside of your experience that you're holding on to way too rigidly, and they're not going to fall off quickly. You need to give it time. You need to go through the process of alchemy. You need to go through the process of therapy. You need to go through the process of finishing whatever this work thing is that you've got going on, and let your life fall into place. Or you can continue steering it the way that you want to steer it. You can keep going the way that you want to go. You will eventually experience everything that you're supposed to experience within your lifetime. That's why you came here. And so, yeah, for the first experience not to repeat itself in your next one, you need to have a look at that relationship and see where you failed so that you don't ever fail again. And every relationship from there on will be the best. No narcissistic traits or behaviors being expressed, no egotism, no fear, no doubt, no division. It will be the experience that you have created for yourself by being ready, by being present, by being here and now to complete those things. So yeah, to answer your question simply, you will meet your destined partner, but I'm not sure that you're going to be willing to look long enough in that reflection to actually see them. When you can look after yourself, that person will appear for you like magic. It's a compliment to you for having full sovereignty, full authority over your own life before trying to add another person to the equation. So yeah. Yep. Relationships come when you're ready to let go and trust God. They've got you. Knowledge, ideas, thoughts, technology, it all comes from the heavens. So yeah. Good luck in finding what you're looking for, and yeah, I hope I answered your question. And if I didn't, yeah, hopefully we can get to the bottom of your desires another time. But I feel like that's it. That's all. That's everything. So thanks everybody for hanging out. If you do want a personal reading, feel free to check my channel description. My email is there. You can get a personal reading there. I offer personal readings from 15 minutes to 1 hour at the moment. I have 24 1-hour sessions until the 24th of January. I'm trying to build funds so that I can move away after my own goals become done here in Victoria. And yeah, so my next stop will be Queensland, hopefully. So I need to start working on saving money, and I need to start working. So if you want to hire me out for 15 minutes to an hour, you can jump onto my email and hit me up via there. I've also got a donation button in my description. So yeah. Woo! I will talk to you all on the next one. That might be later today, or it will be sometime tomorrow. But yeah, this is how I give back to the universe. And so if you're only willing to participate with the free readings, so be it. I'm just trying to live my life and trying to offer the best that I've got to offer to the people. And yeah, the experience is so dynamic that I never really feel like I'm in lack anyway. So, but yeah, I've got that private option. If you do want to hang out with me privately, 15 minutes to an hour, just email me. All my details are on my channel description. Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon. It is 4:30 in the afternoon now, so have a good evening or whatever, whenever you're connecting to this. I've had a great time. So yeah, thanks for chilling. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for saying hello. Thanks for keeping everything above board. Happy, excited energy, and I will definitely catch you all on the next one. Bye. Bye.